Picture a highway of electricity, humming with racks of metal and neon LEDs, and imagine each rack whispering secrets to giant language models that finish your sentences and doodle your dog. That humming highway is the modern AI data center, and it's getting built like a theme park crossed with a power plant. Analysts and researchers now talk about AI data center investment and capacity as if we're building a new industrial revolution: massive capital, huge energy needs, and specialized hardware. Some studies even flag scenes so cinematic they sound like sci-fi budgets. A leading AI data center could cost on the order of hundreds of billions of dollars to build and equip by 2030. Supermicro Computer, Inc., the company traded under the ticker SMCI and commonly called Supermicro, sits squarely in the machinery business that makes that highway run: high-performance, energy-aware servers and building block solutions that data centers use to go from concept to "we're serving requests fast." Founded in 1993, Supermicro has spent decades refining the machine that runs the machines. So, is the AI data center market really that big? Short answer, yes, and $200 billion is a conservative/ambiguous flashpoint depending on how you slice the market. Industry trackers like Markets and Markets forecast the AI data center market expanding into the hundreds of billions by 2030, with multi-hundred billion dollar estimates possible depending on definitions: infrastructure, servers, storage, networking, power, land, construction. Other analyses call out a striking, cinematic image: a single leading AI data center, the biggest of the big, could cost roughly $200 billion to equip and power by 2030. Both ideas are useful. One tells you the whole market is enormous. The other shows how capital-intensive flagship projects can become. Why this scale? Two factors. One, AI models keep getting bigger and more computationally demanding, which pushes customers to rack up GPUs, custom chips, and dense servers. Two, hyperscalers and new AI cloud providers all want low latency and control over costs, so they build their own megasites or pay companies that do. The result: demand for optimized servers, storage arrays, interconnects, and cooling goes through the roof, and that's Supermicro's neighborhood. What Supermicro actually does: no technobabble, promise. If servers were pizza, Supermicro makes everything from Neapolitan wood-fire single slices to a 12-topping, industrial-scale pizza that feeds a stadium. They design and manufacture high-density rack-mount and GPU servers built for AI, HPC, and cloud customers. Sell data center building block solutions, DCBBS, packaged stacks of compute, storage, networking, and even planning services to accelerate building a data center. In plain English, they sell Lego-like blocks that let a data center project go from idea to online faster. Focus on efficiency, power, cooling, and customization so big customers can pack more compute per megawatt without spontaneously combusting their budgets. These are the exact capabilities players want when they're racing to deploy AI capacity fast: modularity, GPU density, liquid cooling options, and the ability to move quickly. Supermicro's marketing calls it accelerated time to deployment. The industry calls it don't get left behind. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me, or hit the subscribe button and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Why the cloud shift is a tailwind for SMCI. Businesses across industries are moving workloads to cloud and AI-optimized environments. Every business that wants to add AI inference, your bank fraud detection, your retailer's recommendation engine, your healthcare transcription, needs servers somewhere. The hyperscalers, big cloud providers, will take a chunk, but there's also a rising class of AI-first cloud providers, vertical data centers, telco, finance, government, and enterprises building private AI capacity. That means not just more servers, but specialized servers, lots of them, in many different shapes and sizes. Supermicro is positioned to sell both the pieces and whole blocks for those use cases. Imagine a national bank deciding to stop sending customer data to a public cloud for latency and privacy reasons. They want an on-prem AI inference cluster that can answer billions of queries per day. They could invent it from scratch, slow, expensive, or they could buy DCBBS, packaged racks, cooling, networking and installation support, get it installed in months instead of years, and tune it to their compliance constraints. That's a win for the bank, and a sale for Supermicro. Why Supermicro could gain share, the business logic. Breadth of product portfolio. From GPU-dense racks to storage and liquid cooling, Supermicro offers almost everything a builder needs. That reduces vendor fragmentation for customers who prefer one-stop procurement. Modularity and speed. Their data center building block solutions are designed for rapid deployment, a rare commodity when timing matters. Deploying in months instead of years is worth a premium in the era of AI deadlines. Efficiency focus. Energy-efficient designs matter when power is one of your biggest line items. Supermicro's emphasis on green IT and efficient architectures helps customers reduce total cost of ownership. Customer customization. Big customers often need unusual form factors, interconnects, or thermal solutions. Supermicro's model of customizable systems plays well there. Altogether, these attributes make it plausible, not guaranteed, that Supermicro could win more projects as the data center market expands, which symbolically grow Smci 300x. Think of it like being the company that sells the prefabricated walls, windows, and HVAC for apartment developers. Once developers standardize on your blocks, orders multiply. Risks and reality check, because hype is cheap, evidence is not. Before you picture a rocket ship valuation, remember some real constraints. Competition is intense. Hyperscalers build a lot of their own stuff and also contract with specialized OEMs. There are many suppliers of servers, GPUs, and networking. Winning a bid means beating others on price, performance, or delivery speed. Supply chain and component cycles. GPU and custom chip supply can bottleneck rollouts. If customers can't get GPUs, server makers can't ship full systems. Supermicro is part of that chain. Power and permitting limits. Building massive capacity is not purely an engineering problem, it's political and logistical. Permits, power access, and local regulations can delay projects. That's why deploy in months claims are seductive but conditional. So while the market tailwinds are massive, execution risks remain. Smart investors watch unit economics, backlog, gross margin trends, and whether the company actually wins big, repeatable orders. How Supermicro's storytelling helps, and why it matters. Supermicro isn't just selling hardware, it's selling a narrative. We help customers build AI capacity fast, efficiently, and reliably. That narrative is compelling to CFOs and CIOs who don't want procurement headaches. The DCBBS messaging, reduced time to online, first access to GPUs, integrated cooling, and reference designs, make sales conversations shorter and procurement processes smoother. When you can hand a CIO a pre-tested rack design that meets cooling and density targets, you shave months, and risk, off large projects. Note this as well. Jesus says, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." John 10:10. Fear God, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven, and earth, and the sea, and the fountains of waters. Revelation 14 verse 7. I appeal to you to fear God and obey his law. For his commandments are sure and his word everlasting. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful information. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Wait, watch and pray. See you in the next video according to God's will.